Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Gunpla TV. We are on episode number 338, I believe. And finally, it's the week of October. I have been looking forward to since the beginning of October. Well, since the hobby show, really, because finally, the one I've been dying to have, the Penelope.
Yeah, it's here.
Is finally here. Penelope.
It's got a lot of runners.
This is a really thick box. Just look at that, the size of this thing. That is nice. It's like the Kshatriya. Although I've already seen images on the web. It's a little bit bigger than the Kshatriya, so that'll be interesting to see.
One of the biggest HG kits I've seen.
Definitely one of the biggest HG kits they have ever done. I do believe the Psycho Gundam is a little bit taller as far as height goes, but I believe this one's a bit wider than the Kshatriya, so...
But then you're going to be building this.
Definitely I will be building this.
No one's taken it away from him.
Nope,
so that's good.
Nope.
And then we have something that always, the high resolution models are always this type of size.
Right.
Always the same type of design box. So we saw this at one of the model shows recently.
Yep, it was at the Tokyo show.
And it had the cool rainbow back to it.
Yeah, David's loving that rainbow effect, the little
absolutely
halo
cool
type of thing.
The thing is that on our website it doesn't show that. It shows a different one. Like I guess in the pre-production it was just a plain color. So that's what you're getting. Maybe we should change the picture at some point.
Maybe at some point we will, but yeah, just like the other high-resolution kits, this will have that inner frame that's already been built and put together in China, and then it'll have the add-on armor parts that you are going to just kind of add to that frame. So it's a combination figure and model kit, and
so yeah, try and get.
Might be a little bit limited in the beginning, but I think usually at some point they're always available after a while. But yeah, from G Gundam, this is the first one we've had of the high-resolution kits from G Gundam. I wonder if we'll get another at some point. I'm still from G Gundam.
Sure
I want to get that. The windmill
Oh
Gundam.
yes, yeah.
Or
that'd
the Tequila Gundam with that big sombrero hat, I think it was wearing. A lot of crazy designs from G Gundam. And what else do we have?
The Mazinkaiser. That looks to me pretty similar to some of the others.
We've done Mazinkaiser before, but this is the Infinitism version.
Right. So another cool box art.
Nice, exciting, big sword,
Fire blaster, Kaiser blades, and final Kaiser blade.
Scott reviewed the last one on our show, so
Turbo Smash Punch with this.
I'm not sure if there's a whole lot different if we need to review it or not, but who knows? You never know. We'll see.
Never know.
We will see indeed. I don't know. Is there anything else we wanted to talk about?
Well, I actually have a present for you.
For me?
Yes.
It's Christmas already.
So I got a present for Todd. So this
What is this? What am I looking at here?
HLJ's Ultimate Plamo Supply Pack.
The Ultimate Plamo Supply Pack. What do you get inside of an Ultimate Plamo Supply Pack?
Oh, why don't you take a look?
Okay, so I got a list. So we're HLJ. We're going to have these like, what would you say? Gift bags. Gift bag type of thing that you can buy for the hobby friend in your life. It comes with a number. This is the ultimate pack. So there's a couple of different versions of these packs that we're going to be offering on this site. So let's take a look at what you get inside the ultimate pack if we've got the time for it. Do you want to just display them as we pull them out?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so this is a stand runner. We call it a stand runner. So this is the G Temple stand for plastic model parts is what they're calling it. This is different. I have a bamboo made one. I don't have a plastic one at home, so I have one that's made out of bamboo. So I have something similar to this. I don't actually end up using it too much, but they are quite handy. I mean, I just build these things too fast that it doesn't end up doing me any good. But this next one is definitely very useful. And this is going to be this is a Waves decal tray. What's really nice about this one is when you usually do decals, you kind of just use a cup or something. But this one has a removable inner tray with the grates in it. So you can put the decals in there and let it soak for the minute or however long you need to do it. And then you can just lift up the tray and all the water is going to drain out, just leaving that decal there on the train for you. And it's
miniature scooper as well.
Yep, a nice little scooper for that decal if you need it. But that's very, very useful. What else do we got?
We have knife.
Tamiya's Modeler's Knife Pro, because this is the ultimate supply pack. So we've got the Pro Knife. So the Pro Knife has quite a large blade on it. So definitely be careful when using this blade.
So it has 6 spare blades.
Yeah, it's actually got a combination of different blades on there. So the round blade, the one blade with a bit of round edge. I actually kind of prefer that to the straight blade when I'm using this stuff. Wait, what else? Let's show off this top one. All right, so we've got the Wave HG Thin Width Chisel Flat, and I believe this is the 2mm version.
Yes.
So this would be good for scribing some lines on your kits, or using it maybe to scrape off parts, or scrape off whatever you want from the kit. All right.
Precision tweezers.
Precision tweezers, pin sets, as they call them in some countries. So always useful tweezers for using stickers on Gundams and what have you. Okay, so what do we have here? This one looks something that I would like to use myself here, I think. This was a file, wasn't it? Where is it on my list here? Oh, Waves. Valorb File Flat. So, with the file, can I see this one actually? Okay, so this has quite a nice... This is a Swiss file, so it has a really kind of fine grade to it. So this will be good for removing nub marks on your Gundam kits as well. So a lot of people out there use sandpaper. I actually, well, to be honest, I don't use files too much because I use the God Hand Nipper, so I don't really need to. But when I do have to remove a nub mark, I tend to stick with my metal files because they don't wear down like sandpaper, and I can use them over and over again. So I think this is a really nice looking file. Big, nice quality file.
Speaking of nippers.
Speaking of nippers, and it's my favorite company, it's the God Hand. It's the Blade one. It's not the Ultimate Nipper, it's the Blade one. But actually, I've got to be honest with you, of course the Ultimate Nipper is my absolute favorite. But the Blade 1 actually is going to be my second favorite nipper.
These are what I got, right?
These are what you use. So yes, I mean... And the Ultimate Nippers, I gotta say, they can be they can break quite easy because the blade is just it's a bit fragile, so you have to use it very precisely. But this one's a bit
held up.
The blade's a bit thicker on this, so you get nearly as good of a cut as the Ultimate, and the blade is going to last you quite a bit longer than you would get on the Ultimate. So I mean, if you are not really like sure how exactly to use these things, I would actually definitely recommend these over the Ultimate, especially if you're not used to these. So
they do write on the back, do not twist the nippers while cutting plastic, and hard gates can break the blade if cutting out the tip. So and I've seen that with people complaining about stuff like that, but be careful.
Right. Still possible to break them, and they will still rust if you live in a humid climate, so definitely try to keep them a bit oiled and take care of them if you can.
Now, so what else brushes.
Do we have? 2 brushes. Brushes are always handy.
High grade.
Paint some details. I think one's a flat tip and one is a round tip, so...
Can't really tell, they're so small.
Can't really tell. What? Yes, one is a round tip, one is... So nice detail brushes. These are going to definitely...
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
Definitely be very useful on Gundam or any other kind of modeling. What else do we got here? Oh,
cotton swabs for your ears.
Cotton swabs. Okay, so this is from Mr. Hobby. So yeah, you can use them for your ears, although that would be kind of quite wasteful for these kind of fancy cotton swabs. So nice pack of cotton swabs.
They're tapered off at the edge as
well.
well.
Good for decals. They're good for if you use like the Gundam markers. And you want to wipe off some of the extra markings on there, use those cotton swabs. Those are quite useful. All right, so also, what do we have here? This is Aizu's Micron masking tape. This is the 1.5 millimeter width, and it's 5 millimeters long as far as the length of the tape that you get. So 1.5 millimeters. This is a very fine masking tape, and you get 1 pack of this. So very good for any kind of masking that you would want to do on a Gundam especially. So very fine lines and what have you. So I believe...
I would actually like this pack.
There's quite a lot of good stuff on this pack. And how much does this pack cost?
It costs Ichiman.
I think this pack costs Ichiman yen. You're kind of wondering what the heck is Ichiman yen. That would be 10,000 Japanese yen.
Which is $100.
Yeah, that rounds out to a bit less than $100 US, I do believe. So we also have lower grades, although I don't have a list of what's included with the lower grade packs. You'll have to go onto our site, hlj.com, to find these supply packs, and you'll be able to see what we get for. This is the Ultimate Plamo supply pack for 10,000 yen. There's a Deluxe Plamo supply pack for 6,000 yen, and a Basic Plamo supply pack for 3,000 yen.
But anyway, yeah, I would go for the big one because
I'd go for the big one too. I love those Blade 1 nippers. I mean, gosh,
they're really good.
That's like half the cost of the pack itself is those nippers.
5,000 yen anyway.
So getting quite a lot of stuff. So I do believe you get. I think maybe you get a slight discount if you buy it through this pack than if you were to buy all these parts individually. All right. So I think that's kind of covered all of the kits that we have to talk about this week. So what else? Do we have at least one comment? Maybe?
So I do the comment like normal. Okay, so it's from Adabong Chocolate.
Chocolate!
I believe this is on YouTube. And he says, I'm late in the news, but can someone enlighten me? Why did they re-release LBX kits and put the show on YouTube all of a sudden? Now, I just think they put the show on YouTube because probably they weren't getting it and using it for any licensing anymore, and maybe to get more hype because then people are going to watch it if it's free.
Okay.
But are there any changes or added new features in the new LBX kits, or are they just plain re-releases? No, they're different. For instance, that one that had the cape.
Okay, so you're talking about the one that when Scott was here?
Yeah, he talked about it. I
wasn't here that week, so I kind of missed out on that.
In the old one, they're totally different kits. In the old one, it was a paper cutout for the cape, and in the new one, it was a proper fabric cape.
Proper fabric, okay.
But
not like a
it's not just that. That's
thing.
just one example. The runners are different, and it's Bandai, as in Bandai 2019, making these now, not just an old runner kit. So there you go. They have changed them. But as for why it's suddenly being reignited,
yes.
I don't think the series has had anything new since 2015. So
okay.
It beats me why suddenly they're pushing this, but people are buying it. So
people are buying it. LBX kits are popular. It's fun, kind of fun to see these things come in every week. Well, I mean, would you get more excited to see an LBX kit or a 30-minute mission kit?
LBX, probably.
LBX, it looks a bit more fancy. 30-minute missions. Yeah. All right, so let's go on next to a new prize winner for this week. Do you want to dig out that paper?
No.
No, okay. So this week's winner for the 2,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit is someone I believe also has won before. So we've had like 2 in a row that have won before, and I think this one is Mild Sauce. Mild Sauce, I recognize your name, and you say, do those Fate figures have bendable knees? Okay, so David's going to drag out the one he threw together last week. And that's a negative on the bendable knees there. All right, so
it's just tiny. It's too small to have knees like that. I do believe you can move around the arms, but again, it's just like the peg joint.
Okay.
So it's not on a ball or anything like that.
All right, so
they're small. They're tiny. They're like this big.
Right. Yeah, those things are really tiny, and they're not very expensive either. So you can't really expect a whole lot.
They're just for plop and place, I'd say. But
yeah, they look cool once you build it.
Yeah,
nice.
It's just to get your feet wet in the world of building Gunpla.
Right, Gunpla or any kind of model kit, snap together model kit. All right. I think with that, though, we do have to get moving. There's a lot of other work that we have to do here in the office today. So we've got to end it. I'm not really out. I'm still working, just not here in the office, unfortunately. Yes, busy. I'm so busy. So anyway, I'll work on getting this Penelope
when you see this,
done,
we will be one day in the past, but this is fresh, new, out. You'll see it on the website as you're watching this. And yeah, I think Todd's excited.
I'm definitely excited.
I'm excited
it's
to see
a
how it
monster of an HG kit. So,
all right. That being said,
we forgot to mention, if you also out there would like to win 2,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit, even if you don't want to dig it out, I will dig it out. 2,000 yen Japan HobbyLink store credit. All right, all you have to do is post a comment on this video on hobbylink.tv. Or on YouTube for this episode, or any of the reviews. Speaking of reviews,
you still got to do that one.
I still have to do this one. I have just been literally buried with work here lately.
Well, we'll look forward to that.
Work, and we had a national holiday, so I've had quite a few short weeks. But I mean, I've got this stuff built. I just haven't had the time to get behind the camera to actually do it. I hope to get it done next week. I hope.
Yep.
So stay tuned.
I'm gonna try and get a couple of reviews out.
Okay, you've got some stuff.
I've got some stuff, and there's another one coming out next week. So we really got to start.
Right. So I got Penelope. I've got the Digimon. I've got the Digimon kits finished. So.
Oh yeah, good. So that'll be next week.
So hopefully. Next week, hopefully.
Anyway,
as long as we got time.
I hope the camera is still running.
I hope so.
We had 14% battery.
Oh, lovely.
Goodbye.
See you guys.